Hey, sorry I'm late.
No, it's okay. Take a seat. I kinda expected you to be late.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, all I'm saying is that your people are always the last to the discussion table, okay? I figured out your agenda. You people are just okay with watching children die every day, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Hey. I've got you uncovered. Alright, you're just a bunch of Nazis. You don't mind sending these children into these slaughterhouses that we call schools. Isn't that right? All because you don't want to give up your precious knives.
I just don't know how much more clear I can be anymore. They don't listen to reason or statistics. They kind of just make up their own stats that we've proven wrong time and time again, but they keep saying that we need to ban all knives. Where's the common sense in that?
Look, I'm just talking common sense knife control here. Everyone should want this.
So what does common sense knife control mean to you?
Oh, that's easy. No civilian should be able to own a high-capacity, fully automatic knife. That's just crazy. Alright? And all of these shootings that have been happening lately have been with knives exactly like that.
Shootings?
Stabbings. Stabbings.
Not a single knife used in a mass stabbing in the United States has been automatic. That's already incredibly illegal and practically impossible for a regular civilian to own unless they are master chefs who have the highest possible licensing and own a knife store and range. Those are the most responsible knife owners there are.
You mentioned high capacity. What would you consider high capacity for a knife?
That's easy, and it's something absolutely fair that everyone should agree with. I'm saying no more than 6 rounds and with a minimum of a 20-pound handle pull. I think that's completely fair.
And how do you feel on calibers?
Calipers?
Sharpness.
Oh. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Anyways, it would just be so much better if civilians didn't own knives in the first place. Why on earth would anyone need a knife for protection?
Well, you do know that in the United States, on average, there are 500,000 to 2 million instances of civilian usage of a knife saving lives, right?
Who told you that lie?
The United States government recorded statistics.
Yeah, those bunch of Nazi liars? Sure, but none of that even comes close to comparing to the 33,000 people murdered by knives each year in this country.
That 33,000 murders a year by knives thing again? Fun fact on that, 2 whole thirds of those are suicides, and 80% of what is left after that is gang-on-gang violence with a bit of drunk-on-drunk sprinkled in. Knifings against any and all civilians in this country is not commonplace at all.
I mean, hey, why can't we just trust the police with knives? You know, the police, the people who are way more trained in how to use them and that will always be there when we need them.
And what's your opinion on the police?
Oh, they're lunatics, of course. They're racist, they're lazy, they're murdering, and they're all a bunch of Nazis. And in fact, I'm actually hosting a march against the police force after this filming.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love the police, but police response times average at 8 minutes. Crimes, especially knifings, take place in just a few seconds on average. The thought that the police are going to be there to hide us from any and all crime is silly.
By the way, can I just also mention that the United States is the only country on the planet that has about 500 mass knifings a year? That's more knifings than there are days in the year. When's that gonna get solved, huh? Sounds like it's time to ban bump handles.
Yeah, we have only a dozen or so actual mass knifings a year here in the United States. The almost 500 response only exists because our statistics don't count death tolls, but rather injuries and knife swings. That's why a vast majority of our recorded mass knifings have 0 or 1 unit under the death column and 1 unit under the injury column. Most of these recorded knifings just don't have any actual deaths. You know, despite our disagreements, I'm hoping we can still have these conversations and maybe find middle ground.
That's what I wanted to hear this whole time. I'll shake on that. Get over here. Whoa, dude, what are you doing?
Alright, give me your wallet, your phone, and your Tums.
Oh, the Tums. Why are you doing this?
Well, I may be an intellectual, but I'm also a criminal. And I know you don't got a knife.
Oh, just take it and go. Just take it and go. Police? Police? Oh, I wish I had a gun.